Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. What I'm going to be doing in this video is showing you guys how to mark and read the marking system with a bicycle standard deck of cards. This is already marked, and I'm going to kind of show you kind of what the benefits of it. Let's say I had you call stop anywhere you wanted. Say you said stop right here. I'm going to look away. Okay, so I haven't seen the card, but I think it is the three of spades. Three of spades, right? So basically, having a marked deck allows me to know what the card is. And if you're a magician, you can probably see how this deck is marked. But if you're not, then I'm going to teach you how to mark it and how it works. So let's go ahead and learn how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how the marking system works. So first, I'm going to go ahead, and I think these two are jokers. No, they're not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to just riffle down the pack right here. I'm going to let you try and see if you can spot the marking system if you haven't already. If you didn't know this, mostly it has to do with these flowers right here at the top. As you can notice, one petal is missing, and these little triangles right here. So basically, the flower is what tells you the value, and these little triangles is what tells you the suit. So I'm going to teach you how to read it. But first, you have to know something called chased order. I've talked about that a little bit on the channel. It's clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. I'm going to put up on the screen right here how you can remember that. CHSD, chased order, okay? And that's how you're going to remember clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. Now, you could buy a marked deck for about $10 off Amazon or something. But I'm pretty sure that the order you would have to memorize is spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. Whatever you're more comfortable using. I'm more comfortable using chased order to help me figure out the suit. In that case, you're going to be using these triangles. See, look. Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. That fifth one doesn't matter. Pretend there's only four. Okay, 4 triangles. And those 4 are going to be telling you whether it's clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds. So look, the second one is marked. There's not a second triangle, okay? So clubs, hearts. So I know this is a heart. Now, look at this. The bottom one is marked. So now let's go ahead and learn about that. If there was no... Here, you know what? Let me get a regular bicycle card to show you this. Look, this is a regular one, nothing there. If there was nothing covering this flower, it would be an ace. So if it was just a normal flower, it would be an ace. If the first triangle was covered here, it would be a club. If the second one was covered, it would be a heart. Third one, a club. And the last one, a diamond, okay? And then, in order to tell if it's a 2, you would mark the top petal, just like that. And the way you would mark this, by the way, is using a Sharpie marker, okay? So, if you were to use a blue, then you'd have a blue permanent marker. If you had a red deck, you use a red one. If you have a black deck, then you'd use a black one. I have all 3 colors, so, you know, I chose to use the blue one. But, like I said here, you would mark the top one with your blue Sharpie marker if it were a 2. 3, it would be that next one. 4, it would be that next one. 5, it would be that next one right there. 6, it would be the bottom one. 7 would be that one. 8 would be that one. 9 would be that one. 10 would be the middle one, okay? Then king or jack would be the middle, that little middle circle, like that would be 10. So the middle circle and the top petal here, that would be jack. The center and the first one right here, not the top one, but the one next to it, that would be queen, and then the one to the right of that circle would be king. So let's go ahead and take my marked deck here, and let's look at it. So let's just pull out a random card here. Let's say this one right here. So looking at this, I know it's the queen because the middle is covered and that next petal is covered. So if it were the top one here that was marked, it would be jack, but now it's queen. So I know it's the queen of clubs, hearts, spades. So this is the queen of spades. And I'm right. That's basically how to read the marking system. Okay, so it's these little triangles and the flowers. And you got to make sure that you get on both sides, okay? So don't forget to do that. So let's go ahead and teach you how to mark cards. So these are the 3 cards we're going to be marking. In this case, we have the king of hearts, the jack of clubs, or the 6 of clubs, and the ace of diamonds, okay? So these are the 3 cards I'm going to teach you how to mark. We're going to start with the ace, okay? Okay, I'm super up close so you guys can see what's happening. So again, this is an ace, okay? So that means we're not going to do anything to the flower. Remember, if nothing's done to the flower, that means it's an ace. But we do have to do something with these triangles here. So again, it's the ace of diamonds. So clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So that means we have to mark the fourth triangle. So look, 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth triangle. Now, I did not do the best job. As you can see, I kind of, let me try and get a good view up here. I kind of covered the line there a little bit. That's something you don't want to do, okay? It's okay if you do, but you don't really want to do it. So now I've just marked that, so I know that it's a diamond, okay? So nothing's done to the flower. I've marked the fourth triangle, clubs, hearts, spades. I've marked the fourth one, diamonds. So I know that whenever I flip this card over, it will be the ace of diamonds. So let's go ahead and do the next one. Now we have the 6 of clubs. So let's go ahead and learn how to mark it. Now, here's something about reading the marking system. Nothing done to it would be ace, right? So top one would be 2, next one would be 3, 4, 5, so this bottom one's 6. Just like on a clock, the 6 is down at the bottom, okay? So most of the time, I'll find myself counting backwards or forwards from 6, because I automatically know that if it's this bottom one right, it's hard to see because of the camera lighting, but I marked it, okay? Get it back in focus. But I've marked that pedal now, right? So I know that this is a 6. And now it's the 6 of clubs. So that means I need to mark the club. So I would mark the first triangle. So 6, and I would mark that first triangle. Just like that. So now I know that this is the 6 of clubs. Okay? And you'll find yourself counting backwards from 6 a lot. Make sure you do both sides. I'm not going to do both sides because I'm not really marking this whole deck. I'm just marking these few cards. I already have a marked deck. But you would want to get this one, turn it around, and you would want to get this one too. Okay? So now I know this is the 6 of clubs, and I usually find myself counting from 6. So I'll be like 6, 5, 4, 3, or 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So let's go ahead and mark the king now. So this is the king of hearts. Now, let's pretend this is a 10 for a second. If you don't remember, if it's a 10, you mark the center. Okay? And this is, I'm not doing very well, but if you were really marking this deck, be sure you do a good job trying to not get ink everywhere. But for this, I'm just trying to hurry up, I guess. And it's hard to also see because of the lighting. But, so we know that it is a king. If it were just a 10, it would have that. But since it's a king, we need to mark another pedal. If it would be the top one if it were a jack, the next one if it were a queen. So that means it would be this one. Right here. I think I got it. Yep. So now we know that this is a king. If you were to mark that one and that one, it would be a king. So again, let's try and go over this. Jack would be the top one. Queen would be this one, and what would be 1 on the clock, and then the center and this one, which would be 3 on the clock, I guess. But the third one down to the right and the center makes it king, okay? And this is the king of hearts. So clubs, hearts. So that would be the second triangle, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and mark the second triangle. Just like that, okay? And now it is completely marked. I know that this is the queen, or the king of hearts whenever I flip it over. And again, same on this side, okay? And that is how to mark cards and read the marking system. Let's kind of go over how to read it one last time. Let's spread out, find a random one. I'm going to let you guys guess what this card is in the comments, okay? I'm not going to tell you what it is in the comments. If you get it right, you obviously have learned something today. So just try and tell me what this card is, okay? I know what it is, but I want to see if you guys know. And that is how to read the marking system and mark your own cards. Again, if you're marking a red bicycle standard deck, because this only works with standard cards, I don't really know how to mark any other ones, but red, use a red Sharpie marker. If you have a blue bicycle deck, then use a blue Sharpie marker. If you have a black one, use a black Sharpie marker. I'm sure the most, if you probably all you have Sharpie markers, but I'm sure most of you only have the black ones. If you have red and blue, that's great. Use those. But then you'd have to have a black bicycle deck if you're using the black ones. I have a black bicycle deck, but I'm missing some cards out of it, so I figured I'd mark up my blue one. So that's how to do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you think you know what that mark card was that I showed you earlier, let me know down in the comments below, and I will answer if you got it right. So with that, I will see you guys in the next video. We're trying to hit 45 subscribers before Thanksgiving, so let's do that. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.